Today I'm heading to Walmart. I've got a birthday party with my little sweet granddaughter, one of them, and so I got to stop and get her a gift. And I'm going to see what they have for fall. I'm going to see what kind of fall decorations are still left at Walmart. Come on, let's go. I am in the parking lot at Walmart. My little granddaughter's got a birthday party today, and I've got to run in here and get her gift. It's not crowded. It's a good time to go at this time in the morning. You can avoid a whole lot of the crowd. Kind of early here on Saturday morning. I'm going to run in. She gave me a few things that she wanted for her birthday, so I'm going to go in here and see if I can get that. A lot of them, of my grandkids, will tell me what they want, or if they just want money, they'll tell me that, and it makes it easy for me to pick out what they want. Last year she wanted makeup, and so she got a lot of makeup, and she did not want kids makeup. She wanted adult makeup. I'm going to head on back here to where it's at, and then I'm going to look at the fall decorations. Well, my little grandkids, they all have style. They all have their own way that they dress and the things that they like. And this particular little granddaughter, she loves beads. She loves to make her own bracelets and jewelry, and she loves to just make those as gifts for other people. So that's something she is just really, really into right now. And they've got all kinds of them here. Now, Hobby Lobby, I think, has a bigger selection. I don't know if there's much of a price difference or not. But there are beads, and there are different packs of them here. So it's $14 for these, $9.97 for these, and then you got all these strings of individuals right here, the real sparkly ones. Those are pretty. That would be something that I'd see. I see a lot of these. She's got a lot of these real colorful ones. But I'm picking up these for the other little kids because this is what they wanted to get her too. They wanted to get her some that were, you know, in a little separate bag from them. And I think I'll pick her up some cord too, because I think that's something that you always need. The stretch cord for the bracelets. And I'm going to get her this little organizer. That'll be from me and Grampy. She may already have one, but this, you know, if you're into the beads, it's something you can have more of. You can have more than one organizer. Maybe you can organize your different kinds of beads into individual ones. I know she's got all the little pliers and things that she needs, all the little tools there. And so I think that's where we're going to end up. And we'll look around. I'll look around at the fall stuff. Now this is so you can make keychains. They're $4.94. Now this is the floral section. This is not fall, but you can find fall things in there if you like sunflowers, and I do. I like the brightness of the sunflowers. Sometimes they don't have the sunflowers, but it looks like they have plenty of them today. And then there's some other little things you could qualify as fall. These little things right here, this little decorative grass, the ginkgo biloba, the brown eucalyptus. Here is some yarrow, and it is fall colored. I don't think I'm going to pick up any of this today, but I do see plenty that you could use for fall. And here are some little maple branches. That's cute. I was trying to check and see if these have gone up. Not sure how much they are. I like the bright orange of these. I might pick them up. I love that yellows and oranges and browns, the traditional colors of fall. Over here, some more sunflowers and yellow flowers. I use these in the spring. There's some fall up on top, and then there's more right in here. These sunflowers are mixed with some other kind of flowers. And you got a little bit of berries up on top there. So those are cute. Be good for fall. Some over here. You got this white palette. All of this down here. I think I'm a little late to the party when it comes to decorating. I'm not even sure if this is all that they have, but we're gonna look. I'm gonna look at this candy real fast first. So this candy corn is now $4.74, almost $5 a bag. That is excellent whenever you're decorating. The candy corn looks really good in candy dishes, and then they got some of this old-fashioned looking candy. Those caramels would look good. $4.74. They would look good for fall with the brown color and the oranges. Look at the sliced oranges. I used to love these before I cut out sugar. Now I don't eat anything like that, but I still buy it for Halloween. I mean for fall. Okay, right here is what we've got left for fall in the candles section. Doesn't look like too much. Still have these candles. I've been seeing these candles on people's channels. That tortoise shell one is really pretty. $11.67. And I don't know how many ounces it is, but it looks like a pretty good sized candle. There's the lighter version. And here's the velvety version. Cranberry one down there. So they have these little leaf plug-in for $11.96. That's cute. There's a little tiny one, $4.78. That's cute, and just the size, the fact that it's small, and it looks like there's a lot of those that have been sold because there's only one left. A beige. Down here's a gray fuzzy candle. And the little gray one, there's a lot more of those left. Here's the bowl fillers. Pretty. Has some acorns and some different fall pine cones. These are actually ceramic. This is a big candle for $36. I don't know what it smells like. I'm gonna smell it. Well, it smells okay. Maybe better when it's burning. Now it's hard to tell. You can smell a candle, but when it burns, it smells different. That's a huge candle. They have these more affordable candles. $4.97. Here's warm fall leaves, pumpkin spice, maple pumpkin latte, cranberry mandarin spice, fall farmhouse. So these are interesting. They look great. Got the little pumpkins on the outside of them. They would add a fall touch. Over here on the other side, you got a faux dried leaf arrangement. $22.98. $13.97 for a leaf wooden serving board. A marble platter with stand. So they got some stuff on this side. Some cooking dishes, pie dishes here. Casserole dishes, covered dishes. Here's a leaf-shaped plate. There are only 2 of these left. And they are $9.48. I guess these would be serving dishes. They do have some of the placemats, tablecloths, and table runners here. We've got these little things. These are kind of cute. Can serve tidbits or just let them sit out. Still have these little pumpkins. I've got one of these. It's a little bit bigger. You know, there's different sizes. This is green and cream. And then you got a little bit here. $22.98. That seems exorbitant for what this is. This little clay vase and these greenery. I guess it's up on point with the prices now, but to me that just seems like wow. Those wooden things here are always nice. A wooden tray and a wooden bowl. The tray's $24.98 and the bowl is, to me that's pretty. That's worth $24.88. And then the bowl is $21.36. It's a bowl on a stand. So I'm going to go over here on this last aisle of decor, fall decor, and we'll see what they've got. So there's more fall going down this way. And these are the solid bundles. There are some that have they're just a shape with straw on the outside. They look the same, but on the back they're concave and they're just not as thick and heavy. This was a true bundle here. It's a 20-inch straw bale. I don't see the price. Oh yeah, $4.97. And then there's some Halloweenish looking decor. Some black jack-o'-lanterns down here for $19.97. That look would be easy to achieve. Just spraying what you have if you want that look and don't want to have to buy anything. new. There's this little thing right here. That's the little wispy stuff that was in the back when we looked at the floral before we got here. Here's some really spooky looking wreaths. Here's some ribbon. It's the soft velvety ribbon, and this has already been frayed, so that's pretty neat. Some black pumpkins, a cauldron, we've got one pumpkin shaped board here for $14.96. That is just one of these left. And then some regular decorative pumpkins. Here's a little basket. Some glass pumpkins. Here's a really pretty bright fall wreath for $29.97. And over here are hydrangeas for $29.97. So here you got these wreaths. And there's more pumpkins up on top that haven't been brought down yet. You could probably get somebody to help you bring those down if you wanted them. These little velvet pumpkins, $2.97. Falling in Love, those are cute, for $3.97. There's a dark looking palette of these. It's white and burgundy and dark brown, $4.92. A sweater pumpkin, $19.97. A little stack of pumpkins over here. I mean, they still have quite a bit left over here. Here are some wooden pumpkins, $19.97. The bigger ones are $22.97. This wreath has little apples on it and some pip berries, some different leaves, and it is $24.97. Here's a little tabletop leaf dish for $3.97. That makes a good little spoon rest for the fall. I love to put out a spoon rest for every season. I'm in the kitchen a lot, so that just little things like that make a difference. That's $7.97. Here's a pumpkin shaped tray. Some little tea lights. The tea lights are $1.97. The tray, I think, is $14.97. You got this little reticulated pumpkin. These little containers right here stuffed full of fall. That's pretty. And then you get onto that lighter palette that some people like. There's a stack here for $17.97, and then some lighter pumpkins, some little mushrooms, wooden with a shiny metal top. Maybe a brass top, probably some other metal painted. That one's $9.97, and then this one is $4.97, and that one is cute. And it wouldn't take up too much room. I think I'm going to pick this little fella up. This is something you can take away and make yourself with something you already have, or that you could buy for $6.47 that's already put together. That would be cute to stick into a place. These are good if you have limited space and you just want to add a little touch of fall decor, but you don't want it to scream fall decor. You just want add a little subtle touch. This one's broke on the top. They're $5.97, but there's plenty of them back here that are not broken. And they're real shiny. They look like they've got a coating on them, but I really like that. That's awesome for $5.97. You know, if you cut this thing out, it would take a while to get this thing cut out if you made one of these yourself. So I really like it. It's a good little shelf sitter, a little backdrop for decor, to put decor in front of. You put that in the back, maybe add you a little bit of other things around it, and that would be a really, really easy decor for not a lot of money. You know, a golden pumpkin. Ooh. If you have the right decor, that could be really pretty. A sweater stack down there for $12.88. Yeah, that's metal all the way through. It's probably aluminum with gold paint for $19.97. This is kind of cute. It's $9.97, and it's like a little basket it's flat, so it would sit on the shelf really well. Be a good shelf sitter. And it's got the lighter pumpkins and leaves and the fuzzy things in it. That's cute. Up here's another lighter looking wreath. And you got this thing. Little velvety pumpkins. So there's a lot out here. There's a whole selection still here. This is a leaf for $9.97. I like that. More of the little wooden pumpkins, slightly different stems. This one has a wooden stem, $14.97. This one has a metal stem, and it's a little bigger, $19.97. You got fall with a little metal pumpkin on it. That's $9.97. That's affordable. There's nothing that says fall like a sign that just says fall. Really, really awesome. Yeah, a lot to choose from. Still has a lot left. I'm surprised. I think out of all of the wreaths, I like this one the best. It's $24.97. I love the apples on it. I like the colors. We got one of these left. One little bear with pumpkin. He's $7.97. And so that's what Walmart has. Coming back down here is like their general candle selection that's always here. You've got the tea lights that are down here. You can buy them in bulk for $3.28. I still like these tea lights. I don't need a battery operated everything. They've got some interesting things. They have some here that are colored. They have colors. Here are black ones. And then they've got the regular ones down there. So they still have all of this and all of their hot melt scents for your burners. I have burners that I've had that I like, and then they've got new styles out here if you're one that likes to change styles. So I tend towards really one scent, and that's the apple scent. This one's chai spiced apple. I just like the apple spice. Farm apple pumpkin might be good. I like the watermelon and strawberries in the summer. The peaches, sometimes the citrusy smells, but that one smells really good. And you can see these are affordable, $1.97. I like these scents in the kitchen. You know, the ones that smell like food, and these big ones are only $4, which is affordable. That's a lot of wax melts for $4. Here's the strawberries and cream, the cookies, the pumpkin apple muffins. Doesn't that look like it would smell delicious? Lots and lots of different scents. These are only $2.22. So all of those look good. Then you got a different style over here. And then over here are your candles that Walmart offers. Look at those pretty colors. I like that calm candle. If you see that one on the top, it says calm. I like that scent. Okay, I'm blocking the eye. Let me move on down and move around. There's more scents on this side. And here's the calm with the reeds. It's coming in a little different bottle than it used to. And then they've got the room spray in it. And it's $7.47. So they have different scents here. They've got, what is that? Glow, refresh, the calm, the balance, the mindful, and then this one's gone, so I don't know what's over here. But they got a lot of room sprays. And then all of these plug-ins, if you use these plug-ins, they've got different scents of those, and then their own. Well, this is a Yankee Candle plug-in here, and then they've got different scents here. These are Better Home and Garden scents. I guess they fit in that, I'm not sure. They have their own Yankee Candle scents. And I could look all day at the dishes. Now here are some trays. This one's $28.42. This one was $28.42, and it's now on sale for $19.96. And you see not many of these have sold, but they sure are pretty. I think I'm good in that department, so I won't be picking up one today, but I know where to get one if I need it. This stone-like serving board is $19.96. That would be great. Holidays are coming up. You may do a little charcuterie meeting. You might do a little group where you need some serving platters. This is a good place to get them. Over here are the dishes. This seems expensive for me. I think this is Pioneer Woman. She's really changed her style. This looks like a transfer wire, and it's not the bright, beautiful roses and colors that people associate with her style. So I don't know how well that'll do for her. We'll just have to wait and find out. And then these are getting really a lot of attention. They look kind of like the Mackenzie Childs style, and they're $4.88 for the cup and $4.88 for this bowl. Boy, those are eye-catching. I think those are pretty. Got these bowls. Better Homes and Gardens, pottery looking. Those are pretty. Those would be pretty all year round. But look how you could work those in for fall. They would work. That would make a beautiful tall fall tabletop. Really pretty. Here's some mossy green. These look handmade. These look like good pottery right here. Instance, here are her shoes. You see the beadwork she's done? It's got her name on them. She's got them styled up. Well, she loved her birthday party. She loved her gift. We had a great time. It was a lot of fun. They came back to the house and had a little hangout. And now it's just time to rest. Thank you for joining me today. And like always, until next time.